Hello everyone. In continuation with the previous video on Google Forms, where we studied about how to make a new Google Form, we are going to learn new features in the Google Forms. So this video is on learning the various question types which are available in the Google Forms. So let's start our today's training. So for this particular purpose, I have already created one form, examination form. I have given it a title and the description also. Basically, the purpose of this form is to ask students their information relating to in which course they are studying, which subjects they want to give exam for, and their feedback of the subject teacher or the how they rate the content of the subject. So this information we can collate in one single form, and I have given it a name, examination form. So let's start. So I can write a question here. The first question is, let's say, name, right? And the Google itself has chosen the question type as short answer. Now before I proceed on, I want to show you the various options that it gives for choosing a question type. Right. Short answer is for short answer text. Paragraph is for, long answer text. Like in the previous video, we choose the long answer text when we ask for the list for the title of papers by the faculty. So when you expect that the answer could be little long, then you can choose the paragraph. Then comes the multiple choice. So multiple choice is asked when you know that there has to be only one correct option, right? If you have given 3 4 options, you want that only one option to be selected, then you will make the question type as multiple choice. For checkboxes, the checkboxes are used when you want that more than one option should be selected. So please don't get confused in this. Multiple choice is used when only one option is to be selected. Checkboxes is chosen when more than one option is to be selected. Right? Now the next is drop down. So drop down is basically a list created. You give a number of options. You basically create a scroll down, a drop down list. From that, a recipient can select the correct option or the option which is suiting him or her. Then comes the options of file upload. Obviously, there may be some question which require some sort of file to be uploaded. Then the Google form gives you this option. Then the linear scale. Linear scale is used to give rankings to a particular question. Like if I am doing a sort of customer survey, a sort of customer feedback, I want to know whether the customer is satisfied after using this particular product or service, then I can use linear scale. Right. In the research also, when somebody wants to study the perception whether you are highly satisfied or highly unsatisfied with this particular thing or with this particular investment option, then linear scale is chosen. Right. So these options are already built in the Google form, so it is very much easier to choose it that way. Then comes multiple choice grid. So in this you actually frame a question, or you are asking for multiple answers in a one question. So you use multiple choice grid. So there are rows and columns in this, and sometimes we make questions like for a particular case you have to select one option, for the next case you have to select one option, then multiple choice grid is used. And in that scenario, if you want that a recipient should select more than one option, or he should be given an option to select more than one choices, then the checkbox grid is made. The next is date. So if you wish that the person should like there is a date of birth you want to ask, so you can give the question type as date, that The person should not, write it like this: May 25th, or 24th June. Somebody is writing 1986, 7 September. So you want that the answers that you are getting has to be in the same format. Then you can describe the question type using date. Similarly, you can also give in the option for time. If you want some slots to be filled up, or if you are, say, creating some event, you are throwing some party at home and you want to know that which time would be suitable, or if you are conducting an interview, right, you want to ask the participant or the recipient that which time slot would be suitable to you, right, then you can give such options. So these are the option types or the question types which are already built up in the Google Forms. So now let's start making this examination form, and let's use these question types one by one, each of them. So name, short answer. Next, I can ask them, yes, the course. So obviously the institution must be offering various courses, right? So few students may be writing it in different ways, right? Let's say there are three students who wants to write that they are a part of BCom honors. Somebody can write BCH, somebody can write B.com dot honors, somebody can write B.com parenthesis H, somebody can write B.com parenthesis honors, right? So they can be, different ways, multiple ways one person can answer this question. So if you are sorting the data in Excel, if you are filtering the data in Excel, then it becomes very cumbersome job, to select all the options. Let's say you are filtering out, you want to, see the number of students who are in a particular course, let's say BCom honors, right? So if somebody has written BCH, somebody has written B.com, somebody has written B.com parenthesis H parenthesis honors, etc., then, then selecting all those students and searching all those students becomes difficult. So it's always better in such cases to give the drop down, to give them the drop down list, to give them the scroll down list. So when they want to fill up this form, when they are filling up this form, they can just tick on the correct option. So let's start doing this. Let's say BCom honors. I'm just writing the number of courses which are available in the institutions. It can be more, it can be less. I'm just writing randomly. BCom honors, BCom, BSc Mathematics honors, BSc Economics honors, right? BA English honors, BA Hindi honors, BA program. Okay, so let's say these are the courses which have been offered in my college, or these are the courses for which I'm seeking information from the students, right? It can be either way. So I have created a drop down. So when the recipients or the students would be filling out the form, they will be just ticking on the correct option. Next question that I could ask them is year to which they belong. Right now, a student can either be in first year, or be it in second year, or it in third year. Right? He cannot be in the 3 years at the same time. So that's why I'll choose here multiple choice. So first option that I can give here is year 1, year 2, year 3. Okay. So the student can choose the right option, only one option, which is suiting him, or which according to him is correct for him or her. Okay, the next question that I could ask them is subjects for which you wish to appear in exams, right? Okay, So Google has already given me this option, check boxes, and I also wanted to go for check boxes. Why? Because a student may be appearing for all the subjects, he may be appearing for one subject, he may be appearing for two subjects or four subjects, right, as per his convenience. So check boxes, it is used when you think that more than one option could be correct. So let me give them the option, say English, Hindi, regional language. Okay, I'll make it as an another option, right? I'll just show you how it will work. So English, Hindi, mathematics, physics, accounting, computer science. So I can give them n number of options in this, right? And of course I can give them the option other. Now what is the use of this other? If the person ticks, or if the person click on this other, then he has to mention what other, what do you mean by this other, right? So other, so let's say the person has more option, they have chosen some regional languages in which they want to give exam, right? So they can tick on other and they can write the name of the subject. So these are the couple of questions that we have formed in examination form.